Do you wash your crotch genitals before oral sex? Why or why not? If there's even the slightest chance my wife's mouth will end up on or near my DCK, I give it a wash. Ah yes, Thirsty Thursday on Reddit has arrived. It's more of a let's make sure I'm not in need of a wash kind of thing for me and my so. I always autoclave mine. Sometimes. Just depends if it'll ruin the mood or not. For instance, if it's spontaneous sex, usually not, but if I'm expecting it to happen then yeah, I usually do it secretly in advance. A friend of mine told me whenever she would take a guy home with her from the bar, the first thing she would make him do was wash his hands. Thinking of all the dirty things hands touch every day, this made perfect sense to me. I'm a builder, gotta wash pretty thoroughly daily anyway, if I'm expecting to get some I double my efforts. Don't understand how some dudes get away without washing under their F-reskin their whole life, and get laid though, just nasty. Yup, wash the undercarriage. Starting at puberty I decided to wash my asset every day on the off chance I get lucky. Admittedly, it wasn't relevant for a while, but when it is, the payoff is fantastic. Edit, oof, this is embarrassing. Just to field the general jokes, I did wash everything prior to that. It became to a joke to myself starting around 12-year-old that I wanted to make sure I was clean, just in case this was the day. Think of it as reframing an everyday activity as HRNY optimism. In the morning after my shower I use powder on my balls, chassis brand. This stops my crotch from getting overly sweaty. I think that only works well for regular sex though. For OL, though my DCK might be decently clean and not smelly, my ass is still pretty close to her face, and fumes can waft. So, yeah, pop in the shower and clean up. Though, it's less inconvenient when I work out run in the evenings, because I already am going to shower just cause I'm sweaty. Two birds one stone kinda situation. If I can get away I will. I usually use good old body wash when I'm in the shower, but if I'm about to get it on, if I can get away I'll use something softer, like a facial soap without a scent, on my DCK, the balls, and around the groin. I usually keep myself trimmed really close and occasionally I'm shaven, so that helps a little. I just think I expect something similar from my partner, so I do the same. I mean, you wash your vegetables before you eat them. Always, without a doubt. She can't stand the smell after a long day and neither can I. Edit. Thank you all for the upvotes and the awards, you people are awesome. 100% yes. And before sex, I've been in a relationship with my girlfriend for 8 years. To be honest, it does sometimes bring down the mood, but honestly sex is so much better when you're both clean, and it's totally worth it. Also, yeast infections suck. Depends on your definition of before. If I'm going on a date, obviously I shower. But if we go out for dinner and drinks, and then she wants to play around in the car, not much you can do except hope lol. If I can't take a whole shower I at least use a couple vaginal safe wipes to clean up my pussy and oral area. I'm insecure and anything I can do to ease anxiety, like not having to worry if I smell bad down there, makes sex better for me. Maybe someday I'll get over myself, but right now it works for me. Heck, I wash my crotch genitals every day, sometimes twice. Not just before oral sex. Nah, I'm used to the taste of my own genitalia by now. Yes, odor paranoia. Vagina owner. I have the same ritual every time there's a reasonable chance I'll get a BJ. 1. Shower and clean thoroughly with non-fragrant soap. A lot of attention to between thighs and balls, between cheeks and any other spot where there could be odors. 2. Rinse my DCK very well, so there's no soap residue. 3. Use a little fragrance on the pubic area, soap, essential oil, perfume or fragrant cream. With this regimen I got multiple you smell so good. Good luck op. Both my hubby and I do a wash up. Everything is more comfortable when everything is clean. If you are planning to have sex at a particular time, then sure. But that's not usually how it works. I shower every day, but I have never once been like, hold tight, I need to go jump in the shower before we go any further. Edit. Holy smokes, did not expect this comment to get so much attention. Obviously if we have been working out or otherwise getting sweaty, my wife and I will clean up before sex. Some of y'all are nasty. Some are clean freaks. Shower sex is great. Be respectful of your partner. Stay safe out there, kids. I keep my DCK well seasoned like cast iron cookware. Brave of you to assume I have oral sex. A lot of people lying here. If it's expected then yes. I usually say I have to fart and go to the bathroom, wash my DCK on the sink. Also works if you just have to fart. No sex between pooping and showering. If I'm anticipating any kind of SL contact I clean my whole body. I do so because I want to be clean for my partner. As a man, so long as I showered and wasn't sweaty during the day, no. My so is pretty eager about giving oral sex, so I don't think I've ever had a cleanliness problem. I think she will use wipes on herself if she hasn't just showered and is expecting sexy times. Granted, she's rather self-conscious and doesn't often let me get down and dirty. If I haven't recently gotten out of the shower, I do. I wash if I'm in the mood to bend myself into a pretzel and use my lizard tongue. Unfunny jokes aside, I would wash myself before any kind of sex if possible. Yes, my wife doesn't like to smell my day. By default I do. If requested not to then I won't. It's up to my partner's request. Some people like the taste of a long day. I prefer a clean CCK or cunny to devour. Regular showers, depending on your line of work and sweat level, are usually good enough. Otherwise, discreetly go to freshen up in the bathroom. For women, a wet washcloth or wet wipe will quickly get rid of oils and sweat. For men, pop the whole package in the sink. Depends, a little funk is nice. But I don't wanna taste a gym sock either. But always wash before eating ass, always.